Okay, good morning. Today is our 47th regular session, July 7, 2026. Time check, 9:22 a.m. This regular session is now called to order. Singing of national anthem through audio-visual presentation and recitation of the prayer and recitation of the Councilor's Creed in behalf of Honorable Romy Mintaya. We would like to request Honorable good lady from Valencia, Honorable SBI Malarcolid, please stand.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Heavenly Father, we come before you with grateful hearts, thanking you for the gift of this day and the opportunity to be together. As we begin this session, we ask for your presence to guide us, grant us wisdom to understand, clarity to communicate, and humility to learn from one another. Help us remain focused, respectful, and open to new ideas. May our words be encouraging, our decisions be thoughtful, and our time together be fruitful. Bless each person present, and may all that we do bring honor to you and benefit to those we serve. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Let us raise our right hand and follow after me. I am a Philippine Councilor, mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in their pursuits for happiness, peace and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as the guiding principle of my official acts. And as I try the pathways of local legislations, may the Almighty guide my mind and heart, that I shall be true to my constituent and the Filipino people.
I am a vice mayor, and my covenant with my people is to devote myself to public service by divine providence and by the will of the people. I am mandated to preside over the local legislature that with integrity and statesmanship, I shall lead the local legislature to enact measures and ordinances for common good and fulfill my people's aspiration for happiness, peace, and prosperity. May the Almighty God help me consecrate myself for the people I am called to serve. Thank you. Please sit down. Roll call and determination of quorum, Mr. Secretary.
Honorable Tayo, Honorable Toribio, Honorable Bintayaw, Honorable Niloso, Honorable Canoe, Honorable Sereno, Honorable Artisa, Honorable Maler, Honorable Gaigod, informed the Secretariat, he is on official travel at CID. Honorable Saligumba, Honorable Evangelio, Presiding Officer, Honorable Malaki.
So there are only 6, including the presiding, are present. We are not in quorum. Okay, giving 5 minutes recess to give chance to other kasi nagbiyahe pa. 5 minutes recess. Issue. Roll call. Mr. Secretary.
Honorable Dailo, Honorable Renew, Honorable Bintayao, Honorable Veloso, Honorable Canoy, Honorable Sereno, Honorable Artisa, Honorable Baler, Honorable Gaihon, on official travel, Honorable Saligumba, Honorable Bangilio, Presiding Officer, Honorable Malaki.
Okay, 7 members, including the presiding officer. So the chair declared there's an existence of a quorum. Let's proceed for the official business. Privilege. Honorable Aurelio, render a privilege speech. Okay. Honorable Aurelio withdraw his privilege speech. Cancel his privilege speech. Honorable Canoy.
Mr. Chair, I wasn't able to put on calendar my privilege speech. However, if the body would agree, may I have my privilege speech?
The preside, there is okay. Proceed. Yes, Honorable, what's the concern? Honorable Paul. By the way, the concern is the concern of Honorable Cantong last session. So, we will ask the Secretariat again kung nakasession ba. Or somebody to...
Per record, there is no quorum in the 46th regular session, so there is no minutes to adapt. But we put it on record only, for record purposes, so that we will not be short of the number of sessions during the evaluation for the local legislative award.
But then,
Okay.
and the last Tuesday is 5th month.
No, what is required by law, at least you can have a session more than 5, more than 4, but a minimum is 4.
Okay.
So, na-present yung last.
Only speaker is present.
Okay. So, for the purposes, there was a session. Only 1 member present. So, ato. ABC. Okay, declare nila na walay quorum. So, no minutes to adapt. Okay, Honorable Karen, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. A lot of factors affect the lifespan of a man, and it is a reality of how rare we hear someone reaches 10 decades of living. Last month, I saw a video of a happy and healthy man dancing while being blessed in the church, celebrating his 100 years in this world. A man who is known to be Mr. Ireneo Nene Pasaporte from Barangay Sabang, Linig. Our national and provincial government allocates fund for this instance, and for me, the least that we could do is to give him a proper recognition. Dili tanan makaabot ng senior citizen na edad, unang ini na 100 years pa. Mr. Chair, I would like to ask this body for an immediate response to this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kanoy. That's a very nice message. The concern, kindly Honorable Social Services. Para, maybe we can pass a resolution. Ano yung tawag nun, sir? Na resolution?
Thank you, Honorable Kanoy, for bringing that. I was told to NSWTO that the national government will give 100,000, but our LGU, I think, kung paano mo, counterpart.
Okay, nanay ko, nanay.
Yes, may plus line lang.
Amount.
No specific amount pa, pero may plus line lang ni MSWDO. Dumaan nila siya per quad. Sabay lang sa ban ng mga.
Okay, then, you want to pass a resolution? Okay. Kung ano lang, kung sa'yo the best recognition sa'yo. During the session, actually, paano siya? Sa pag-ila sa'yo. Okay? Thank you. The privilege speech of Honorable Canoy, please take charge, Honorable Eileen, Chairman of the Committee on Social Services. Next, privilege speech. Honorable Paul Sereno is recognized.
Maria Rasul, akong pagkito mo tawag sa atong presiding officer, Honorable BPM, o sa atong mga handang membro sa Sanggunian. Kanatong tanan na nagkabili usap ko Maria Rasul. Debate ko Oktuban kalipay o kalipay na way kaputanan sa ang lungsod sa lini sa inyong paglawig hinahinay ng lungsod. Usa sa akong matigdan sa among pagpaklik sa palit sa kasaysayan na atong mahanduraw karon mao ang pagkamugna sa atong linighi. Ayon po sinunod sa mga tao na nahimong parte o kabahin sa maong kalampuan. Gihagin ko ang katakos sa chairman sa Committee on Tourism na makahatag kita o bisan kung gamay na pasinunod apan mahimong dako sa pamilya sa itundan ilabi na sa composer o sa iyang kauban pagkamukna sa liligid. Nining higayuna akong mga kauban sa konseyo ato punta patagaan o gamay na pagtagan o dugang ibukaton ng mga sentimento sa ato mga kaigsuunan na nahimong parte sa kalambuan dili lamang sa liligid o sa uban pa na mahimong parte sa kalambuan sa atong paglambo sa hinahon.
Thank you. Honorable Paul. Okay, are you willing to accept the question?
No response to the privilege speech.
Response to the privilege speech of Honorable Paul. Go ahead, Honorable Dion.
Mr. Chair, to the Honorable Juan, also rin, samtang may politik pa kong kasing-kasing, naon pa, kana nga concern regarding sa paghatag o dumog sa ato composer, sa ato religion, amo nang will impact ang ato OIC karon sa tourism. Nagplano din na during the araw we have naami hatag na token of appreciation and also a program lahat din at the same time na ako'y gamay na monetary na hatag sa ato ang composer. So, ako lang ipaay ba ang ato ang chairman sa agriculture at the same time ang chairman sa ato ang games and amusement. Samtang may pinitig pa akong kasing-kasing, buhaton ko ka na.
Okay. The concern or the message speech of Honorable Paul Sereno, District Church, referred to Committee on Tourism, chaired by Honorable Aurelio. Maybe we can pass a resolution recognizing the composer of the ligig. Next privilege speech. Honorable Richie Gailo from Barangay Pagkilaan.
Good morning. Honorable Mr. President, sir, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I rise today on a matter of public concern regarding the complaint sa usa ka driver sa single motor nga residente sa sitio Hanipaan, Barangay Poblasyon, nga hapit siya madisgrasya samtang siya nag-drive sa iyang motor. Wala siya kabantay nga aduna na wire nga naglaylay sa kalsada. The reason, Mr. Presider, is the unorganized installation and distribution of the internet and Wi-Fi cables by some internet service providers within our municipality. While we recognize the importance of the reliable internet connection for education, business, government services, and communication, we must also ensure that the installation is carried out in orderly, safe, and lawful manner, Mr. Chair. In several areas in our municipality, internet cables have been installed without proper coordination, resulting in tangled overhead wires, unauthorized, and poorly managed cables lines. This coordination not only diminish in the appearance of the communities but also create potential hazard for the motorist, such single motor driver, payong-payong driver, and umbak drivers. The public, sir, as a public servant, we have the responsibility to promote public safety, protect government infrastructure, and the overhead necessary and determined in view of these respectfully urged. I appropriate and to refer this to the appropriate committee. Our objective is not only to hinder technical advancement, but to ensure the program and achieve responsible safety in an orderly manner to the benefits of our constituent, Mr. Chair. With this, I respectfully request to the support for the honorable body to address this important concern, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Very nice topic. So, refer to Committee on Infra. Chair Darius.
Another, Mr. Chair, the Committee on Communication and
May DICT ba tayo?
the ICT.
Bakit? Honorable sa lingkong pa? Bakit kung sa is infra? Maybe
So, I think, Mr. Chair, it is to committee.
Law Committee. Joint Committee. The lead committee is in Committee on Infra.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Refer to Committee on Infra and Committee on the ICT or Communication. The lead committee is the Committee on Infrastructure, chaired by Honorable Richie Gailo itself. Next, privilege. Another privilege by Honorable Kanye. Second privilege. Okay, sige.
I just remembered an observation, Mr. Chair. Every time I pass by our road from sa Welcome, so mapansin din na tungaon na ang gawas ang basura. And even na sa may gawas ng perimeter ng fence ng kanatukuan, yan sa atbang ng Cebuana na siguro niyan. So, ang ihitabo, ginahimo nila na tambakan ng basura. So, it's not pleasing to the eyes. Kay, daigay na kung ano na basura, it's not just the first time. Dili lang yan kung doon na problema, kundi gabalik-balik na. So, that's why, Mr. Chair, I would like also to refer this matter to the appropriate committee, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Kanoy. Actually, last days, last Monday, last week pa itong meeting na to, sir. Executive, I raised up the concern na mag-celebrate na pista sa ligi Pero ang basura sa lingig nagkanap. Then, especially sa national highways. Kung mabantayan ninyo, kung mag-grass cutter ang DPWH, manggawas ang basura. So, mawala ang basura kung manupo ang sagbot. Matabunan ang mga plastic cellophane, mga empty bottles. So, nakita na mismo kamo nag-obserba na grabe karampat ang paglabay sa basura. Wala disiplina. Naon sa naman tani, mao to gipaabot na ako sa meeting sa mayor. Actually, it was an instruction from the mayor assigned to Mindro to conduct to do initiative action. So naghatag ko proposal to conduct a clean up drive. Instead na magsumbata sa hapon diri, employee to proceed for punot mamulit ng basura sa 1 hour or 30 minutes para minay-minay malimpyo. Kung inyong tanaw, padulong sa mga agoy, padulong sa San Roque, basura yun nagkanat. Bisan ato ng tanaw karon. So, grabe ka ulaw o masudlat kag bisita, naangat atong pista. Bisan pag dili pista o balay ko pag naibisita paagi sa atong lungsod, lisod kang panubak. Mga away, usay kong biyong ko kay grabe yun ang basura. So, di na tamang basol siguro na ang ato na hanapan natong solusyon. So, thank you, Honorable Canoy. The best committee to handle this is the Committee on Social or Health. Can you? Mas may na-adere para mo ay kabalong din sa ikuan. So, what's the best committee? Nobody? Committee Environment? Okay. Sige, ako i-refer sa Committee Environmental Protection, chaired by, although wala siya din, sama siguro yung pro na din, chaired by Honorable Sherika Evangelio. Kapo na kayo dapat na priority na binaangat lista. Any privilege speech? Wala na. Question hour. Any concern? Honorable Aurelio? Gayo?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Question lang, Mr. Chair. Doon na sa kanato pista, Mr. Chair. Gusto ko lang masayo na status ng kanato tubig. Dahil sa reklamo sa akin sa cellphone, sa social media, ng kanato tubig hangtod doon, di pa kayo lugar lang satisfy ang kanato mga kliyente. So, ang kanaklang concern, labi na hapit ang pista, dahil bisita nato, kasi kung pagkakot sa panahon, manimakon naman kita rin sa kanato luksod. So, ang kanaklang masayo ko yung status, yung sitwasyon doon kanato tubig, daw, aon na ba yung kautruhan nga may Mr. Chair?
Okay, thank you, Honorable Carilo. Bahit sa tubig, dito sa meeting board, na-open siya. Ang jeep, ang instruction ni PDO na ang jeep magplastar, magkuan, tawag na, magplastar, baril para makapundo. So kung atong sakto na istorya, problema sa tubig. Kaya papundo mo naman ang jeep o tubig na utang sa baril, contingency daw. So, okay man na siya, masabot siguro na nabot ilang time na makalo. Karena pada anak problema. During sa karon din nato na makuan kung dili kita maka-invite sa ila. Honorable Aurelio.
Additional information.
Sige, fine.
Thank you very much, Sir. One additional information regarding on the question of Norwich on the status of sa patubig. Doon yung alam yung status ng patubig. Ang source kita to, kuwagin na source na to. Ang kabantay ko muna yung tubig na kapag-ipakya ng kampo. Because yung anak ko ano, filtration, papangyan ng function. At At pagka doon, yan pa'y item na wang pamatao sa filtration nato. Mismo kanya ako, pinapala ako sa engineer sa akin para makapaspas na. Kay last year, ang agreement nato, dapat January yan, instead ng February, mahumanda ang filtration ng kanato patubig. And so, ang kanato isang source, kung sa natin filtration, kung ang source nato, kuan, binay, galing si Vice. Sige ako pala ako itong kanami proposal, feasibility study para sa expansion ng kanato tubig. For 30-year plan, nasa visit ng kanato tubig. So, kaya ato kami sa Bukwan, discuss kami ni engineer, na within this July, mag-conduct na ng feasibility study. Kompleto na ang committee para magtrabaho para sa kanato expansion. Kaya gani ay yun ay mabutay vice na request nato ng mga resolution na pagpapin pero hindi pa nato yung mga announce kaya ito mong gali wapay sa araw. So kita nga sa kuan local government unit na prepare kahit na dami na ng detailed engineering design para sa expansion. So yan doon na nato status ng tubig, hindi pa rin nato yan ang mantingan na ilang na iyan na nato doon si Ligay. Gani yung source nato, duhay ang kabahin saan irrigation o ang nato source ng tubig namin. So mabahin ang kuha, dapat kuha, mabahin pa yung distribution ng tubig. So ngayon lang yung anak ma-add na kanato information sa kanato status ng tubig. Bihap sa kanya, pero yung iba, kumagay, almost lang pasado kami, permanente nag-ilis ko yan ni Nomjo at the same time engineer para lang sana kuan. So yan lang guys ang kuan additional info.
Thank you, Honorable Aurelio. So, ang last na promise na December, okay na failure. Ang kataong July. Then, kita siguro na di madali. Tama to na yung mabutay na to na national project. Di sana to pagawas kay hindi pa kaayo siya hinog yung ba ni Remulla. So, na message ikan sa Office of the President na ay para sa ligay for water scheme. That's why ipaluwag na ko kami si Engineer at the same time our Honorable is the member in Civil Engineering Profession and Structural Engineer to design to make a feasibility study kay mao gyud expertise. Pasalamat ganit ta na natay technical person na dinata mo kinahanglan mo kuha og structural engineer. So na si Engineer Leon na muhimuan. Kupuli mo humana ugma o sunod semana. Para mo na ako i-present sa long-term solution sa tubig sa ligid. Any concern? Any question? But Honorable Gailo, pwede kang maka-direkta sa planning, sa status. Alanganin naman ako kasi patawag ka rin.
Pag-ikuwan, saan sila makapundo.
Para po natay ikatubag, iba yung mangutana. Parehat ang tubag. Kaya base magka-abot sa tumoy, paspas sa mga social media, di mo maawa ito pagtubag. At least parehat. Sa explanation nila dito, magiging na siya. At the same time, ikaw man ang chairman sa infra, kamutanan na lang nato dito. Speak. Okay, thank you. Next, question hour. Wala na. Let's proceed. Reading and referral of proposed measures, petition, letters, and other communication.
Yes, Mr. Deciding Officer. First item for referral is a proposed ordinance regulating the planting of trees along roads, streets, and utility easements, prescribing safe distances from electrical lines, and establishing a tree trimming and management program for public safety. The proponent of this is Honorable Martin.
Okay. Refer to Committee on Infra and the ICT. I think in connection or related sa previous speech ni Honorable Gayo sa tatlo mga wires. So, it's good and I propose ordinance. So joint committee, chaired by, lead committee by Honorable Gailo.
Next item is the request from the municipal mayor for the passage of a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement for the turnover of the small water impounding system.
So refer the committee on infra again, Honorable Gailo.
Next item is the request from the municipal mayor for the creation of new planetary positions under the municipal treasurer's office, namely one position administrative officer 1, cashier 1, salary with 10, and another position administrative aide 4, clerk 4, salary grade 4.
Refer the committee on good governance, chaired by Gondoli Poblacion, Honorable Angel Canoy.
Next item is resolution number 8, series of 2026 of Barangay Barcelona, earnestly requesting the Sangguniang Bayan of Bini for its recommendation and endorsement to the Department of Public Works and Highways Central Office for the rehabilitation of the Barangay Gymnasium, Barangay Barcelona, Lingsor, which was severely damaged by the magnitude 7.4 earthquake on December 2, 2023.
Refer the committee on engineering or infrastructure, chaired by Honorable Gailo.
Next item is the request from the municipal mayor for the passage of a resolution earnestly requesting financial assistance to the provincial government and to the congressional office in support of the celebration of the Andalan Lini 2026.
Refer to committee on appropriation.
Next item is supplemental investment program number 1 of the municipality of Lini for calendar year 2026.
Refer to committee on appropriation.
Next item is the annual investment program calendar year 2057 at the municipality of Lini.
Refer to committee on appropriation.
Next item is proposed ordinance institutionalizing the local people's council in the municipality of Lini, province of Surigao del Sur, establishing its organizational structure, defining its powers, duties, functions, rights, privileges, funding, and providing for other purposes. The proponent of this is Honorable Mo Martins.
Item number,
8.
number 7, sir. Number 7. DIP. DIP. Ang is IP.
Number 6.
Okay, refer to on, item number 6 is referred to committee on appropriation. Item number 7 is referred to committee on, committee of the whole, EIP of 2027. Number 8, refer to committee on good governance.
Next item is the request for an authority to conduct a special cockfighting at Barangay Mandos on July 13, 14, and 15, 2026 in celebration of their annual patronal fiesta.
Refer to committee on games and amusement.
Another request for an authority to conduct special cockfighting at Sitio Nipaan Poro 16 in July 16 in celebration of the annual patronal fiesta.
Committee on games and amusement.
Next item is resolution from the Barangay Council of Salvacion for the pull-out of all the Carabao owned by Mr. Rafael Sinajo located at Sitio Tawaga, Salvacion, Lini, Surigao del Sur.
Refer to committee on agriculture and peace and order. Joint committee, lead committee, committee on agriculture, chaired by Honorable Paul Sereno.
Next item, not included in the listing, but it's a resolution number 1345-26 of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Surigao del Sur, disapproving ordinance number 2026-48 dated March 10, 2026 of the municipality of Lini, this province, entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing Mandatory Segregation of Solid Waste at Source of the municipality of Lini, Surigao del Sur, providing mechanism for its implementation, appropriating funds therefore, and prescribing penalties for violation for failure allegedly to comply with the mandatory procedural requirements of conducting a public hearing and posting of notices prior to its enactment.
Refer to committee on, committee on the whole. Next.
Another immediate request from the Office of the Mayor requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for the passage of the resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum agreement with St. Vincent de Paul Diocesan College Incorporated. This is with regards to the OJT of their students, students in Bachelor of Science in Social Works.
Committee on Good Governance, chaired by Honorable Angel Canoy. Next, any item to include it? Hearing none, let's proceed. Committee reports. Honorable Aurelio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, this was referred to during the 45 regular session, with 2066, with the subject of an ordinance providing for the sustainable development management, conservation, protection, utilization, and regulation of the municipal waters, fisheries and aquatic resources of the municipality of Tingin, providing for a fishery citation ticket and voluntary settlement system, defining prohibited acts, prescribing penalties and enforcement mechanism, appropriating funds for its implementation and for other purposes. So during the 45th regular session, the presiding officer, our Honorable Vice Mayor, officially referred to the proposed Unified Fisheries Ordinance to the Committee on Appropriation for review and interpretation. This ordinance is a collaborative output of the Coastal Community Alliance Unified for Sustainable Ecosystem, an alliance consisting 10 local government units, LGUs, spanning from LGU Tago down to the LGU. The primary objective of this unified ordinance is to establish sustainable development, management, conservation, protection, utilization, and regulation of municipal waters, fisheries, and aquatic resources across the entire zone area. In addition, introduces a fisheries citation ticket, a voluntary settlement system to define prohibited acts, enforcement mechanism, and penalty adjudication system. So the findings, well presented as unified framework to harmonize fishery laws across the LGUs. The measure will function as an amendment to update, synchronize an existing municipal fisheries code, which was last approved in 2023, rather than a complete standalone new ordinance. The provision, regulations, and prohibited acts will be identical and applicable across the entire alliance zone of LGU down to Tingin. However, individual LGUs will retain autonomy over their respective fees and charges, which will remain adapted to their local revenue codes. The committee noted several critical updates present in the unified draft that were absent in the municipality previous fisheries code. So, pagtawing mga wala sa ato ang existing na municipal fisheries code. So, one is the provision on the climate change adoption, and the other is the gender and development, which is the GAD misleading highlighting. So, these two fisheries code will be added. So, dili siya a new ordinance, but it is an amended ordinance. Then, also, a standardized ticketing system for violation, incorporating the citation ticket attached in the Annex H and inventory form Annex 1 of the proposed amendment ordinance. And the last is the establishment of localized penalty adjudication system. So what is this adjudication system? So it's stipulated in the recommendation which ensure due process is strictly followed at the local level with handling ticketing violation penalties. The committee strongly pushes for the explicit inclusion of the adjudication board. So what is this adjudication board? So it is highly recommended that the Municipal Planning Development Coordinator serve as the chairman of the adjudication board to prevent any institutional confusion with the Municipal Environmental and Natural Resources Office, which is the MENRO. The Municipal Agriculture Office, MAO, and the legal assistance personnel will serve as the vital components. as specialized PWG must be integrated into the system to provide expert guidance on specific legal and environment issues during the adjudication process. The composition, technical function, boundaries, and limit of the adjudication board will be formalized under Section 35A or the implementing rules, which is the mandate of these implementing rules will be the municipal mayor to issue the necessary implementing rules and regulation and executive order to fully operationalize the board. So, in short, ang municipal mayor ang create sa implementing rules and regulation for this adjudication board. So, why we need this adjudication board? Para hindi kita ma-confuse sa katong mga penalties na naanin ito sa, or just in case na ay kinahanglan i-settle lang or ma-settle pa, so that the function of the adjudication board is primarily mao na iyang function para di na siya mabot sa kaso-kaso kung sa mga further na mahitabo sa isa ka violators. So to streamline the final review of the sampling by members, the Secretariat has been directed to cross-reference this unified draft against the old 2023 Fisheries Code using a color-coded format. Will explicitly represent a brand new provision or revision not found in the previous ordinance, allowing local lawmakers to identify changes without needing to review the standard national law alignments such as RA 10654 from scratch. The Committee on Appropriation find the updates crucial for the regional environment cooperation and local enforcement. Due to a requested extension past the initial alliance deadline of June 30, the committee moves to swiftly integrate this local structural adjustment, specifically the NDC Lead Adjudication Board guidelines. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, any resolution? Questions of the committee report? Pasya, kahit ana sa ato ang Unified Fishery Laws, Local Fishery Laws. So,
Dili siya pamilang sa ordinance municipal ba? Ang amendment sa kanato existing municipal.
okay. Ibali, ang wala sa ato ang fishery code, dugang siya.
Dugang, mauni siya, Mr. Chair, kami provision on climate change adoption, kami sa GAN, kami sa standardized ticketing system, which is
Okay. So, parang
sa tong pag-establish sa adjudication board.
ang mga penalties, wala yung mausap.
Sa penalties, wala siya mausap kay unified man siya, Mr. Chair, dapat pareho ka na ng kuwan. Kung itong committee meeting namo, ang atong mga penalties gagmay naman sa yung based on the national law ni siya ng mga penalties.
Okay, Honorable Kanoy?
No, not anymore. Honorable Chair, this is penalty, not discussing with the revenue ko at katong mga taxes.
So, mga palisiya na lang, wala na involved wala na involved na collection.
Wala na, Mr. Chair.
Wala na. So, ang ginugang palisiya o process, halimbawa, ticketing, wala man tayo ticketing. Diba?
But, Mr. Chair, sa pagtanaw dito sa amendment sa ordinance, namin dito sa Annex H na conformance sa ticketing na kuha niya. So, ang isa sa kuhaan, sa recommendation sa committee na i-kuhaan siya sa Treasury Office. Para
Sa ato pa, ang ticket na i-implement sa hinatuan, other LGU isa na. So, ang SICOS is from Kantilan na yata na. From Interos Recording, so nalay pipila ka LGU yata ang mga ka-appeal. So, kung sa ticket, halimbawa sa nadakpan na pupot o nadakpan na illegal fisher, maura ang ticket sa hinatuan, marubong, yangga, na ato ganito na rin.
Again, Mr. Chair, yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so, Honorable Kani, wala siya involved na kuwan ka na change sa penalty. Kaya na naman ka sa fishery code, na sa revenue code. Ang ila lang na unified na implementation sa fishery. Actually, lugar na siya katuban ng 2020, 2022, 21, muna na ginahimo sa muna output sa SICOS. Kung nakaduhog ng SICOS, muna siya output sa kung maghimo o unified policy o ordinance. O muna nang come up, I think si Attorney Abila na para sa SICOS. So, salamat Honorable Review. Any question? Clarification? So, imo na pasahan doon as ordinance?
Ordinance.
Okay. O resolution?
Ang agreement ng Mr. Chair na may mga sa puno dito.
So, dapat my suggestion is I don't know ang lingid kung nag-appeal ba sa SICOS. Ha? So dapat kung maabot na sa creation o legislation na dapat magpatawag sa SICOS na representative pa sa Korean.
Okay.
Atong i-require na para harmonize na final decision. So dili ta maka-proceed, dili ta maka-action o in-act kung dili ta maka-appeal sa ilang activity
Anyway,
nito.
Mr. Chair, one suggestion of the committee, before kuhaan ini na ordinansa, must have the ordinance must have the litigation board na natin po
So,
makaklaim na dahil sila.
ano ba yung composition, di ba? Nag-recommend na sa ordinance?
Naan Mr. Chair.
Then, para sa implementation ng Mayor with Chief Executive Order, among concern, atong pag-harmonize sa ordinansa liyangga hinatuan na pariharatanan, dapat na i-representative ang ato sanggunian dito sa SICOS para aware kita na inana ang buhaton. Kaya ang nagataya na ko, only DE, only MAU representative ang wato. Sa pagkakaroon na, kaysa ako sa una, muadto with me. Naging sanggunian bayan member na wato mo-appeal sa meeting sa SICOS with the MAU. Sa karon, sa atong term, ay doon sa last term, sa atong term, wala pa ko yung nahibawan na niya ito na SB. So, unaware dapat mahibaw kita para ikarabay mo sa ordinansa. So, ipabot na lang na kung sunod na meeting sa SICOS, mapil ta na si Mau na dapat na i-representative ang sanggunian. Di ba, Seto, to para harmonize.
Yes, I would like to katong ni Secretary. Yes, kapunta na to sa draft ordinance na magdepende yapon yan sa LGU na kuan. Pero the rest of the ordinance, unified yun.
Muli na siya, na naman sa existing. Na naman ta existing na fishery code. Di naman to na itong outro. Otherwise,
ako naman to sa vice, katong nadugang naman yun, katong tiniting system ng katuhan, which is, kuan naman siya mo.
Kaya para pag implementation sa ordinansa, di pagkayagaw. Honorable Paul.
Chairman, ang tuyo lang itong sa SICOS na i-committee kung may insertion kita nani sa limit, ang kanato ordinance apilsa sa harmonize from tago to limit. Ibalik sa matag munisipyo kung may insertion, ang aray pwede tayo i-adugang na wala ka sa discussion para maisang ka na.
So, kinahalan pa ang kuan para meeting Ang NGO with Sikos.
Oh, kasi ako na one Mr. Chair amendment, dugay na mo hindi lagi kuan.
Dugay lagi na siya.
But ang malagi kuan sa mga ang kat.
Oh. So si Municipal Agriculture Office maghatag sa ato og ilang recommendation unsay idugang para ma-appeal sa pag-harmonize sa provincial wide na balaod.
Actually, ang uwang lang nato sa itong reviews regarding research is the adjudication board. Bisan pa kung kadakpan sila, hindi kita makalaangay na sila sa daan. Si adjudication board ang determine whether or not.
Okay, sige.
Yan lang ang
Kaya na lang, i-finalize na lang ninyo dito. Maybe kamo, agriculture, Committee on Ways and Means, pag naipat, inon si Ricky na muato yun mo para dili ta makapasaan ang ordinansa mo dinato na ma-finalize mismo dito sila. Okay, sige, thank you. Any committee reports? Honorable Gaino?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Committee report, Committee on Accreditation, dated June 27, 2026. Report item on the regular session. During Mr. Chair discussion, the committee convened to review and discuss the application for accreditation of the Limotrada. It was noticed that Limotrada has 89 active members who continue to serve the Lingiganons community. The organization continues to implement livelihoods activities to improve the livelihoods of its members and beneficiaries. Limotrada, Mr. Chair, is also an active assisting and participating in local government programs and initiatives for the town's development. They said they have already received assistance from the Congressional Office, Mr. Chair. The findings of the committee. It was also determined by the committee that not all members of the association have license. Therefore, the committee recommends requiring those without license to undergo necessary procedures so they can avail themselves in the government assistance programs and other benefits. The recommendation, Mr. Chair, the committee recommends to approve the said request during the business of the day for today's session, Mr. Chair.
Okay. We will approve for accreditation.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
But since the requirement for driver's license is na nasa ilang internal na kuha dito, so ika na kuha, but ato ni Bishop Dalo, ato silang panawagan na driving without license is a violation. The Honorable Original.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, thank you. So, my question, Honorable Gailo, is, nakasipilit sa kang committee report na ang members sa kuan must have magkuha ng driver's license. Ang question ko is, ang sa kuan ba, unay kuan na to sa kuan sa action sa sanggunian how can we mandate to them na magkuha ka mo ng may lisensya sa kanato sa kanong recommendation makapromulate ka ng balaod para mandatory yan sila.
Initially, Mr. Chair, sa kanak, nakita ko as chairman sa committee, dili nato isabay na tagan sila ng sanction. Although, kanilin katungod na mag-provide sila ng lisensya, isip driver, kay mandatory sa kanya, Mr. Chair, na paghinungan nila driver. Once mag-drive ka, so dapat yan gate ka ng lisensya.
So what do you propose? What law, what ordinance or law action na i-propose mo sa kanong condition?
initially, why ka nag-propose na aksyonan na ay silang as of now? Ang kanak lang for accreditation lamang na nila, kaya mo sa ipangayo pa lang na ay organisasyon.
Likod na siya, likod na.
Limot mega. So, ang ipangayo lamang nila, ma-recognize lang ng Sangguniang Bayan, nag-exist ang clan organization, Mr. Chair.
So that's what that was the content of your report.
Yes.
But you have stipulated ang katong...
I-stipulate ko lang, ipahibaw ko lang sa mayo na ang iba ng mga drivers, papay-lisensya. Ba't ko ako maglaon, nagkanak sila aksyonan, himuhan ko ng balaod doon para sila matayaan. So, initially, ayon sa mga lakang natin na ihimo isa, labi na doon sa kanaso, sa ining mga ano pa yun, mga benepisyo na ihatag ng gobyerno, hindi mag-aabili sila kung may lisensya. So, among yan, na-required din natin sila na kung may lisensya. Pero initially, sa supay sa sulti ng chairman, kaya na siya kanatong ni posible use ng LTO, so posible kung mag sila mag-provide ng kalanday ng gobyerno nila, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Mr. Chair, that's okay. I think you please sa katong report niya na recommend na tumanding dagoan. So, again, yung clarify na pagdam. Okay, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Actually, kung atong sakton, the association itself, wala sila mag-stricto sa ilang membro na nagdawat sila membro, driver na walay DI, driver's license. So, kung tanaw na po diha, mabita siguro na kung parang nagproblema po sila na di na nila makontrol ilang membro wala mga driver's license. Dito pala sa ilang pag-create ng decision, nagkuha na sila ay kulang. So atong buhaton, niyaman ta para mutabang ka sa ila. So dili dapat di ta magkulang pagpahinumdum sa ila. Para gid mangipunan ba puri tagaan na sila o i-remind na sila always. By next year kung ilang membro wag ya lisensya, depende na sa atuan siya action. Honorable Paul.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Based on the discussion, the looking at operator assistance from the commissioner of this. They don't believe it.
Pero kung hindi ko maklaro ko
Based on your committee report, they said that they have already received assistance from the congressional office.
Yes, Mr. Chair, kaya
Is there any note?
sure na tinuod kay during sa Economic Committee, sila mismo ang nasulti na sila yung kadawat ng assistance from the Commissioner.
Gobyerno o congressman?
Ako sa mga process ng dokumento
Commissioner of
ng Imotreda sa provincial government, not the congressional office.
Okay, so
Congressional office has no aid given to this association.
ato i-correct,
Provincial. Okay, sorry kung example niya ko. Basta ang sulti na kanami, congressional ang lahatag na dili.
Ano gani, taro ko sa community, ako mismo ang naplasta ng documents
Okay.
para matagaan 500,000 sila. Hindi ka sa congressional office. Kaya dokumento sa nila, at least, para
Okay, ang imong correction is from the province.
sa province yun, provincial government.
Provincial government office.
Kung
Okay.
gani, dili ang barangay sabang o poblasyon gigamit sini barangay pagpilaan para magbubugawas ng nila ako. Ako kahit mo sila tanong.
Parang dami.
So,
Ang Andres ng Limot Reda sa
Ang
Pilaan.
chairman maglaro kayo. Kunin doon sa community tapos kasi isang tinuod na sa kongresyonal na lahat. Correct ko.
So, Honorable Reporter, are you amenable na province ang gikan sa pan?
ay, since si SB Serino gasulti na ng process, so maybe tinuod ganyan isulti lang kaya sa process. Initially, gasulti pa ganyan na dili kung taga-sabag o beneficiary, taga-pagsilaan. So, di ako siya magkatubag kaya initially, during sa Economic Committee, ang pangutanan namin, kung ay pangutanan ako sa district namin sa Economic Committee report.
Okay, so okay na from the provincial government.
Wala ka sayod siya na aspito, basta kay during sa Economic Committee, or ito ba, kung isa pa district sa Economic.
Okay, ganito na lang. Naman na sa inyong report, iputa sa minutes na kindly put sa minutes na si Honorable Paul na inform na the assistance is not from congressional, state from the provincial government. Okay?
Last point.
Honorable
Last na yun.
Oliver.
Ay, last.
Since we have to accredit them para CISO, with the internet active members, but not internet active members of the
Actual doon din ako.
as the CISO chairman, di ba na ito ma-enforce since this is a national law, na dapat kami i-include for the accreditation of the CISO, particularly sa kanang existing association, na dapat na-ay lisensya. Di ba na ito inimatalan ng control as the CISO chairman? Okay, since we have to accredit them, tapos ang uban ng mga members o yung mga lisensya,
Initially,
it is nice, do you think it is fair to them na tinawa ng accredit na sila sa CISO without any driver's license? Since na-control for us na di kaya makapalit ng CISO.
yes, for me, kinahanglan natin sila makredit. Iwasan ko natin yung kinahanglan during sa application nila.
So particularly, kuha lang kita, requirements lang kita.
Requirements lang kay
Kumplito sila ng
subay sa kanato sa ipangayo ng mga dokumento, itong lamang upat ka dokumento ang ikinahanglan. Accredited sila sa duli, dayon request letter sa ganang bayan. So, dili ka pwede siguro. Siguro ang kanato lang, kung recommendation lamang as a driver na responsibilidad nila na mag-lisensya agad sila.
Mr.
So,
Chair,
bago sila. Pero, ang kanimo idea, ang kanimo opinion, mas para kanato sunod, kanato obserbahan, kanato tagalan ng maaari, para sunod din sila natin mahimo na rason para ma-require nato para medyo isabit sila matagalan nato sa tulungan.
Mr. Chair, as of now, we have the technical person as to of the scene. So I think it is Mr. Nello. Samier's office.
Sandi.
Coordinator.
Local person.
The job of the CISO coordinator is to katong mga requirements, ang kompleto ba? Well, ako lang gusto pasagot, Mr. Chair, na pag-abot na isang since kita magbabalaw sa kita, we are lawmakers. So we have to supposed to be follow the rules, at least mandated by law. Why not we have to expound our job na we recommend also na i-implement ng ang malakot na dapat ang mga membro, since umano lang ang trabaho sa CISO coordinator na itong kuwan, naman ang si Candida kung hindi na pagkamakunin sa pagkunian na dito sa kadisipan ng requirements, okay lang. So there will be a redundant job na pagkabot na ito, i-check ng requirements, pagkabot na ito, i-check yung kita. That's my point, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Ang limotreda na ang iba dito.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, kung atong tanaw na lang checklist na to. Sa checklist, ako itong ingon ako na naging ni internal problem sa limotreda kay mismo sa pag-report, nakita ni chairman na naay membro na walay lisensya. So we cannot control. We cannot tell him na ayaw ninyo na i-membro. Ilaha man na dito. Naman tayo checklist. 1 to 6 yata.
1 to 6.
So kung qualify sila dito, ma-comply nila to, okay na to. That's a primary requirements. Kung require pa ta, kailangan ta sa driver's license, maraming secondary na nato na requirements na siya. But kung madipinsahan sa association, halimbawa, mag-commit sila na yun this o next year, tanan, lisensyado na, o tanggalon na nila. Posible, kung qualify sila. Kung inanalag siya. So, dili na kayo makakuan sa lalong. Kung gusto yun, we will pass an ordinance na accrediting CISO kanan na makikana. Wala man tayo ordinance sa nana, nagbase raman ta sa checklist.
Kung kanato yung Mr. Judge mo, isa sa kung na board isa ng kanato mga drivers. Although, sila mismo kayo willing sa gayon na magkuha ng lisensya. Ang kanilang rason itong nasa naman ka mag-provide siya. Dalaw sila layo ay sagot sa mga adoy. Isa na rason, mahal, ano siya, mapagaling ang kawayan ng business permit nato, ng years permit. So, ang kanami kasabutan, kaya wala siya nato ng opisina posible by next month. So, mag-provide sila ng lisensya na itong mga.
That's why yan i-fast track na to ang request sa LTO. So, salamat po next month, mag-fully operational siya. So, wala tayo rason na hindi makakuha ang lisensya. But, obligasyon nila.
Obligasyon nila.
Kaya pag ma-discuss siya ang exemption, hindi na isang kuhaan, makuha din sila ang exemption. Kaya, siyempre, kung biyahe sila, wala pa sila, di ba? Problema nga nila na.
Problem siya.
Ang isa dyan, isa lang na mamunahan ko ang chairman ng process. But, at the very least na bumuha na ito, maybe we can have to recommend to them ang may tapos sa report, sa committee report, just to stipulate to them na hindi na natin members, they are part of the Demotreda, then we have to approve during the basis of the day. At the very least, the Saturday and Bayan for research. Now, we have to recommend to them na although we have no existing but anyway, it is an existing law. It's a national law. We have to recommend to them na dapat ganyan active members should have the wala kang nasa
Okay. So, again,
we have to deeply do our work na ay may mong changes ay kanina problema ng mga dami ng trina pagkabot mo ni ka nato gado sa problema but why solution na ito na napagin na unaigid na so
mas tayo, padalhan sila o sulat na i-comply o mga driver's license ang mga member.
Initially, Mr. Chair, sila mismo kasulti na mag-comply sila. So, ang day rason na mag-filter pa kanila, kaya sila mismo galaon na mag-comply din sila. Pag may
Mas better kung na i-sulat.
yes Mr. J may isa sabihin ako na po Mr. J di ba biyato nila effect yung tapos ako takpan sa driver o lisensya kaya sila matingap sa mga SPD sa mga na nato. So why not we have to foresee na may tabong yan, okay na solusyon na kanila. So
The chair, role na the committee chairman on CSO will send communication at this role mo try that to requiring all members na makuha ang driver's license.
But during the business of the day, Mr. Chair, I want to approve this.
Yes, proceed. Proceed. With communication na ipadala ni mo sa as a chairman of the committee on CSO. Any question? Wala na. Next committee report.
Another, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, proceed.
May isda itong sa kaunlaran, Mr. Chair, Association in Barangay Mandos. Originally, 49 members. Then, during the committee meeting, we found out that out of 49 members, only 10 members are active. That's why I am requiring them to give us the list of 10 members. But until now, they cannot provide. That's why I want to defer the request of the organization, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Any question? Okay, hearing none. Next committee reports. Thank you, Honorable Gailo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next committee reports. Honorable Canoy.
Mr. Chair, I move for a recess to have a committee meeting regarding the referred item to my committee, the request for a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into a MOA with St. Vincent de Paul Diocesan College.
Okay, thank you. At sa pending motion muna, Honorable Canoy. Sa committee of the whole, yung sa matrix, per matrix. Nandun na. Sa balik kan offer committee reports to read the or ako na lang committee reports. Okay, I would like to request Honorable Paul Sereno to act as a temporary presiding officer because I will read the committee report on behalf of the committee of the whole.
Vice.
Honorable Paul Sereno.
Vice. Bakit na? Dahil na yung mali. Sa tao na. Ako rin rin din. Ayaw, nagpapos ka dyan. Patuloy ka sa suspend ang sarili. Suspend ko. Committee report. Committee report.
Mr. Chair.
Okay po, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Temporary Presiding Officer from Barangay Mandos to Ms. Liz, Honorable Paul Sereno, members of this august body, mga bisita, maayong bunta. So, in behalf, as a chairman of the Committee of the Whole, I want to render a committee report. The topic is all about the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Imposing the Revised Fare Metrics for Three-Wheel Public Transport Vehicles, Payong-Payong, Bao-Bao, and other similar public vehicles operating within the municipality of Liking. Brief summary during public hearing. The committee presented and discussed the proposed ordinance to the general public during the conduct of public hearing last May 20, 2026, 2 p.m. at the Municipal Gymnasium, Liking. Some attendees highlights the proposed ordinance a big opportunity to the constituents and a guide for the operators since there is no existing law that regulates fares. Some attendees introduced recommendation and being considered by the committee. No objection heard from the participants during the presentation of the proposed ordinance. Findings. The committee successfully conducted the public hearing last May 20, 2026 by presenting the proposed ordinance as required and did not found any irregularities or inconsistent with the laws. Attached is the fare matrix table. So, muna ni siya ang atong outcome sa pila nato ka bulan na pag-studio sa atong plitihan. So, kung inyong tanawon, ato na yung gibuhatan o plitihan matag bracket sa presyo sa gasolina. Sugod sa presyo sa 50 pesos, hangtod sa presyo sa 100 Gs. Kay counter man ta o pagsaka sa gasolina, kunyahin kabulanan, na pati ang atong mga katawhan, mas nalibog na kung pila ipliti. Usahay na, magpataka ng panukot atong mga operators. Ilahan na yung matuman. So, karon ato na gibuhatan. For example, sa gasolina na nagpresyo og 50 o 60 pesos, naa na implitihan na dapat sundon. Sa gasolina na nagpresyo og 60 1 o 70 pesos, naa na isundon. Hantod na sa 100 Gs. Karon ato nang ibumbutangan ang kada lugar na posible gibihayan sa atong payong-payong o bao-bao. So naipipila ka lugar na di na wala kay nato gi-appeal kay medyo interior na. Like for example, Salvacion. So ang atong ipanikamutan na kaabot ta sa tagpupuran. Nakuha na nato ang detalye na ang isakto na plitihan. Sa Salvacion, tagpupuran ko Salvacion, ang gi-monitor wala kay mosunod na payong-payong dito. So wala kay makuha. Pero kung nabay mo sulod atong ikuminda na medyo ilan na lang sa ato pa naandan dito o marami sakot-sakot. So, itawag na northbound, mao ni ang padulong sa Mangagoy, gikan sa poblasyon, padulong sa Mangagoy, itawag nato na southbound, gikan sa poblasyon padulong sa San Roque, natay gitawag na Barcelona, bawon. So dito kato nagbiyahe sa Barcelona padulong sa Mangakoy o atong gisingit ini sa Tagpupuran. So far, Mr. Chair, sa public hearing, nalipay ang mga tao na naanad yung guide na makita nila ay mo na ito ilang sundod sa pag-pleading. Ang ato po mga operators na posible mo adjust pa ni sila kay naanad sila na sila rin magbuot-buot o sukot. So, di na sila makabuot kay guided na ang ato mga tao. So, Mr. Chair, your representation, I would like to recommend that the Municipal Ordinance number 2026-55 entitled an ordinance imposing the revised fare metrics for three-wheeled public transport vehicles, payong-payong, babao, and other similar public transport vehicles operating within the municipality of Ordinary will be enacted into or approved into a third reading or into a final reading during our business of the day to this session. Thank you very much for listening. The reporter is ready to accept the interpretation of the committee reports.
Okay, thank you for the reporter. Any question from the floor?
Mr. Chair,
You are recognized, Honorable Theodore Leon.
Mr. Chair, I would like to reiterate this concern regarding the meeting since ginawa ng public hearing. Regarding on the race issue by Litoda, regarding on the pamasahe at pumuputot na binata na sa Litoda, na-address pa dito vice ang katong concern nila na kung pwede, ang hangin nila kung pwede, ang pamasahe nila, padong mga hindi na katong tulong ng katungkuhan.
Actually, kung ang pasahero nila is gikan sa Hilipaan, padulong sa Mangakoy, ang ilang sundod is ang Hilipaan sa Mangakoy.
Ang katong gikan sa poblasyon vice, namuhunong ba sa Mahogany?
Yes,
Sundon niya po ang
sundod
sundon
yun nila. Di ka not collect too much.
kay boundary ba yan na sila?
Anyway, that's not a valid reason. Because that's why we create fair index para ang tao na maato Mahogany, ang PT sa Mahogany, poblasyon to Mangakoy is 100, pero ang pasahero munaon sa Mahogany, dili siya pwede dito o 100. Kung 80 na taman sa Mahogany, 80 na.
Kasi nung arise ang issue na ang mga limong trade, hindi na sila magpasakay, kumuhunong ba sila Mahogany?
Dito na. Di ka not refuse. If somebody will complain, we will act. So, hindi nila pwede palibaran ang pasahero because they are a public transport vehicle, so belong sila as a public service. If somebody will report na sila wala tigawad ng pasahero, nila kalaban sa gobyerno.
Okay. And okay, last question is
Yes, go ahead.
public hearing. I would like to address my question to the Secretary. Sir, upon sir, referred sa committee, then manuwa ng initial committee meeting. Nakapay pinaka-days na gagano para sa public hearing. Nagkisisali ba sa ginawa na yung pinaka-days sa Balawin?
Sa local government po, nasa number of days going to conduct a public hearing. So in this case, wala pa man yung ma-approve. So pasok paghihapon niya. Okay, that's still considered public hearing hapon kaya wala pa man ma-final. So from the time
Wala
na
pa ba kayo nagkasense sa answer?
I mean, from the time of introducing the proposed ordinance, there is a number of days with to conduct a public hearing.
Mga pinaka-days po.
I'm not quite accurate with the number of days, I think it's 7 days.
7 days. Okay, Mr. Chair. So, Mr. Chair.
Okay, as we said during the committee meeting on defending ethics, the Lituda agreed to abide on the proposed matrix whenever it will be an ordinance.
And additional information also, with regards to the announcement of public hearing, the notice of public hearing was properly disseminated to the barangays, through the punong barangays.
Yes.
And it was also posted around the municipality, and there was also that trigorida when I requested the BFP to announce the public hearing. Unfortunately, I haven't noticed there's no members from the Lituda participated during that public hearing. And I also sent a communication to the president of Lituda with regards to public hearing.
Okay.
Okay, so, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Aurelio.
But I want to reiterate, no? The Lituda, di natagaan na po sila insakto na sa ilang kagustuhan na plitihan. Halimbawa, ang gusto nila is 100 mayata na. So, diri sa atong ordinansa, ato sila na pagbigyan. So, marag ang ilang gusto sa karon is 100 na plitihan ang mga agoy. Sa atong ordinansa is natuman yun, 100 yun. Nalay different siya piso, pero consider man as 100 na. So, dili sila matingala, alin sila marag wala sila madihado. So, karon bahin sa concern na kanang pasayro na munaon sa dili maabot sa mga agoy, baligtahan niya po 100. Kung mo reklamo ang pasayro, hindi sila makapugos. Siyempre, kung muhaba ang pasayro, atagalan ko sa'yo 100, kaya di man ko makabot sa mga agoy, 100 man yung kritihan. So, dihan na mabot ka lang itawag na sabot-sabot. Paningkamutan lang, na wala yung reklamo. Kaya once tayo mo reklamo, hindi na siya pwede yun. Bawal din siya. Na ang pasayro na taman ka sa mga gani, kuliktahan at pamilitihan na taman sa mga agoy. So, ano lang.
Okay.
Thank you, Honorable John.
Okay, at this juncture, your temporary presiding officer will relinquish
Okay, thank you.
to the original presiding officer.
Thank you, Honorable President. There was a pending motion of Honorable Canoy to discuss the new referred items to this session. Item number Honorable Canoy, item number 3. What?
Mr. Chair. Well, I'm not sure kaya it's not.
Okay, we will include item number 5.
Number 2, Mr. Chair.
Item number Item number 2, item number 5, request pass a resolution na financial assistance sa araw ng lingig.
Item number 4, Mr. Chair. Item number 4.
Item number 4, request resolution addressed to DPWH. Item number 9, special cockfighting activities. We will include the leader from the province as ang muling panalawigan disapproving our ordinance. So, ano pa? Para maisara. Okay. Ini seconded the motion of Honorable Canoy. Seconded by Honorable Gailo. Any objection? Hearing none, 15 minutes recess to discuss the new referred item. Okay, there was a motion to restore a session. Seconded by Honorable Aurelio. Any objection? Session is restored.
Business
Business of the day? Calendar of business, unfinished business. Business of the day. Honorable Gailo is recognized.
I move for the approval of the request for accreditation of the Sangguniang Bayan of the Lingig Tricycle and Drivers Association or Limotrida, Mr. Chair.
The motion of Honorable Gailo, accreditation of Limotrida Association or Tricycle Bayong Association. Seconded by Honorable Cano and Actisa. Any objection? Yes, Honorable Paul. Second motion by Honorable Paul. Any objection? Hearing none. Limotrida Association is hereby accredited.
Another, Mr. Chair, is the approval for the resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into MOA or Memorandum of Agreement for the turnover of the small water impounding system in Barangay Mahayahay, Mr. Chair.
Okay, a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor, Elmer Plaza Evangelio, to enter into a memorandum of agreement for the turnover of the small water impounding system located in Barangay Mahayahay. Ini seconded by Honorable Elio, Honorable Canoy, Honorable Pool. Any objection? Yes, Honorable Canoy.
Regarding for that, Mr. Chair, I would like to move for the suspension of that community legal, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Not to violate the rules, house rules. The chair consider the motion of Honorable Gailo as a pending motion. We will act on the other item. In the sa Sikos, saan na siya yung buhaton?
Wala pa na.
Wala pa to? Okay. Honorable Aurelio.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the request of the municipal mayor for the passage of resolution and is the requesting financial assistance in the celebration of Agdaw for Aaron within 2026.
Still, pending motion. The chair consider it as a pending motion. Wala lain na... Okay. Somebody can bring the motion sa Fairmatrix Ordinance. Si Pan, isa nga ito transportation.
Vice, pwede emotional na ko lang yung pa-approve na lang sa total. Gamay sa kumain.
Okay. Bakit saan?
Series ko.
Okay, Fisheries Code. Bakit saan na siya? Bakit saan?
Ito, amendment.
The recommendation is mo appeal pa na dito sa ilahan. Marang
For correction,
mo magpatawag ang Sikos manto pata.
for correction purposes.
Dili pa kita siya, dili pa. Ato ta, iba guna sa critical ordinance mo guna. Bantayan ang ordinance. Kisa Permitrix, Honorable Paul, kindly, in behalf of the committee of the whole, would like to request Honorable Paul to render a motion.
Purposes to sa out.
I move the approval of the resolution of fair metrics.
Ordinance.
Ordinance. Yes, on the first thing.
Okay. A motion for the enactment of the Municipal Ordinance number 55 of this year, entitled an ordinance imposing the revised fare matrix for public transport vehicles, payong babao and other similar public transport vehicles operating within the municipality of Limig. Ini seconded by Honorable Aurelio Valer. I think by all, unanimously seconded by all members present. The Municipal Ordinance number 55 is hereby enacted. Yes, here's a pending motion of Honorable Canoy to suspend the three reading rule, seconded by Honorable Aurelio.
And there was also
A pending motion of Honorable Gailo
seconded.
about the small water impounding system, seconded by Honorable Canoy. Any objection? Hearing none, the resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a MOA for the turnover of the small water impounding system is hereby approved. A pending motion of of Honorable Kiyon, requesting pass a resolution requesting financial assistance and celebration of the Adlaw ng Lingig 2026 to Honorable Congressman Alexander Pimentel, to Gobernador Janet Pimentel, to Vice Governor Alameda, and to the Vice Mayor of the Municipality of Carrascal, B.C. Pimentel. Ini seconded by Honorable Canoy and Artisa. Any objection? Hearing none, the resolutions is hereby approved. Next, Honorable Paul, sa inyo.
Thank you. Motion for approval of the request on special cat fighting event at Barangay Mandos on July 13 and 14.
Okay, two days special campaign activity at Barangay Mandos, July 13 and 14 in connection with the annual patronal pista. Any seconded by Honorable Aurelio and Gallo. Any objection? Hearing none, pizza 13 o 14, adunay pasabong sa Mandos. Is hereby approved.
Okay, another motion for approval of the request of special cat fighting event at Sitio Lipaan, Purok 6, Barangay Poblacion on July 16.
Okay,
In celebration of the annual Patronal Fiesta, I so move.
a motion from Honorable Paul Sorinio, resolution authorizing for a special campaign at Sitio Lipaan, Purok 6 Poblacion on July 16 in connection to the annual patronal pista. Ini seconded by Honorable Aurelio. Any objection? Hearing none, the resolution is hereby approved. The next, Honorable Canoy is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to pass a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with St. Vincent de Paul Diocesan College.
Okay, ang memorandum of agreement authorizing the mayor to enter into MOA with St. Vincent College. Any seconded by Honorable Aurelio and Paler. Any objection? Hearing none, the resolution is hereby approved.
Another, Mr. Chair.
Proceed.
I move to pass a resolution recognizing and honoring Mr. Ireneo Nene Pasaporte for attaining the remarkable milestone of 100 years of age and celebrating his lifetime of service, wisdom, and legacy.
Okay, honoring our 100-year-old Mr. Pasaporte o Barangay Sabang. Any seconded? Seconded by the all members, unanimously seconded. The resolution is hereby approved. Pwede ikaw na lang sa Ways and Means. Resolution, seeking reconsideration sa ating ordinance sa basura, segregation, address to speed. Honorable Aurelio is recognized. Seeking reconsideration.
Mr.
Resolution.
Chair, I move for the approval of this resolution addressed to some of the legal in regards to seeking reconciliation on the ordinance regarding the environment.
Solid waste segregation. Okay, a resolution seeking reconsideration of the resolution addressed to the Sangguniang Bayan is approving of ordinance number 48, known as an ordinance institutionalizing mandatory segregation of solid waste and source in the municipality of Lingig, Surigao del Sur. Ini seconded by Honorable Canoy and Artisa. Any objection? Hearing none, the resolution is hereby approved. Sa kuwan, katong sa Lingig, pag-ilang ay Mr. the composer.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the resolution recognizing Mr. Modisto Juana as the composer of the i-approve.
Okay, thank you. Resolution recognizing or pag-ila sa contribution ni Mr. Juan ng Barangay Barcelona
Designated as assistance, Mr. Chair.
na nag-compose sa atong newly approved Lingig Hymn. Ini si Kader.
Mr. Chair, additional
Yes.
proposition the resolution at the same time class assistance. I stand corrected.
Address to the mayor.
Address.
Provide financial assistance. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ini si Kader. Seconded by all members.
Objection, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Paul, what is your objection?
Can we include the brother of Police Tawanan as the Usokong Yes, post promotion award. Because he is the late.
Naman kayo eh? Okay, that's not an objection.
During the celebration of our meeting.
So that's not an objection. Additional
That's why I check.
manifestation ng umaga. Sige, asahan na ito si Secretary Pagplastaran. Ini seconded? Seconded by all members present. The resolution is unanimously approved. Next. Honorable Canoy. The motion to restore the treasury rolls in seconded by Honorable Elio Alberto. 3 reading households is restored. Next. Unassigned business. Wala na. Announcement.